Can you hear me, Ryan?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The last piece is just getting the volume on this computer up. This is a brand new laptop for one of our new sales guys and hasn't been put on a meeting on this one yet.
All good.
How's that? Try talking now, Ryan.
Yep. Can you hear me?
I can hear you there, and I'm just seeing if this has. Try one more time.
Yep. Test. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
Yep.
So just getting this. Yeah, the way our room is set up, you probably won't be able to see too much of us because we're kind of roundabout, but.
All good. Wow, I can see myself.
There you go.
Dude, I wish I would have done some maintenance, man. I'm all in HD.
Now you look great.
If you need something, grab it. Yeah, no problem.
All right, good to see you, Steph. Good morning.
Morning.
You're looking lovely as always.
Well, thank you.
Well, hey, why don't we, are we waiting on anybody else? You guys ready to get started?
Rob's just coming in the door and Ocho's right behind him.
Why don't we do some intros? Maybe go around the room, just kind of, say your first name and say where you worked before you worked for, you were part of the Owl fam.
Hi, I'm Dana. I was a nurse.
Oh, cool. Love nurses. My favorite people.
You
Good to meet you, Dana.
also.
Hi, I'm Trishant. I used to work at Broad Street Properties as client servicing rep.
Oh, cool. Right on. Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And I've been with Mazda for 15 years, and I worked in bars prior to that. Serving.
I could tell.
Hospitality.
It all makes sense now because Steph's like very, very personable. And if you're serving, if you're in hospitality, you have to be like a very good people person.
It certainly helps to make you a people person. Well, that's
Yes. Yes. The beverages help too.
Tristan, I was a bunch of different things. Most recently, I was a commercial fisherman, dog trainer. I was in hospitality for 10 years too, so bit of everything.
Dog trainer. Man,
Yeah,
that's why they hired you, eh? Get the sales.
Yeah.
Just
Now we figured it out.
you're out of line.
I'm Jordan. I'm Jordan. I was an electrician before starting here at Island Mazda.
Nice. Cool, man. That's a nice upgrade.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Yeah. Congrats, man.
Hi, I'm Robert, and I work in the electrical industry as well in sales for the last 20 years.
Oh, wow. Very cool. What kind of, would you be like on site selling equipment, like electrical equipment or?
Yeah, so basically all the commercial and industrial equipment sold to run a building is what I was selling. So all the high rises downtown, big plants up north, stuff like that.
Interesting. Very cool. Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
Ocho was a professional wrestler and also an electrical salesperson. He worked for EV Horseman, I think, and I don't know where he is right now. And then Ben, I was an automotive electrician and iPhone repairman and basically just finding ways to make money. And then I found out you could do that really quickly with car sales. So then I moved into doing this about 10 years ago.
Nice. Cool. Well, hey, listen, if you guys break your phone, don't go to Ben. He's busy enough. Awesome. Well, hey, I just wanted to compliment you guys first of all on that. Ocho sent me that video of like Mario Bros.
Oh,
Have you guys seen that one?
you put it in the group chat last night, but these guys were probably asleep.
It was hilarious. Hold on,
We'll
wait.
see
Let
this
me,
morning.
yeah. You want me to here? Let me see if I could
Yeah,
share my audio because it's kind of going to tie into what we're going to talk about today. Let's see if this works. Share sound. Here we go.
Why don't you pick up the phone? Did you buy a car from somewhere else? And if you did, that's okay. Let me be the first to say congrats. Then there's other people that
Can you guys hear this?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
goes to me, and I see him in the Walmart parking lot, And I'm like, oh man, I wish that I could have said congrats. I guess what I'm getting at is it would be nice to hear from you because I got bills I gotta pay, man. Just like you. Come on, man. I need you to help me out. I really need this deal. Let's be super friends. Heck, I'll buy you a Happy Meal. Whee! See, come on now. You must feel a bit guilty for ghosting me. Hit me back.
Whose voice is that?
That's
That's
Ocho.
Ocho.
That's Ocho, eh? The name all makes sense now with the wrestler thing.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, I'm gonna get into follow-up. So that's a very, very creative follow-up, and I'm actually gonna talk about some of those strategies. Now, before we begin, I wanna do a quick exercise. Everyone stand up. Everyone stand up. All right, good. Everyone look at the ceiling. Excellent, excellent. Everyone look at your shoes. Look at your shoes. Got it. Okay, good. Everyone do one of these stretches right here. Excellent. Do the other side. Good. Everyone look to the wall to your left. Excellent. I want someone to high five someone in the room near you. Excellent. Okay, good. Shake hands with someone else as if you were meeting them for the first time. Okay, good. I want you to turn towards someone else and say, you're an amazing salesperson.
You're all amazing.
Okay, awesome. Okay, thank you guys. Okay, does everyone have a notepad and a pen handy?
Yep.
Yes, three.
Okay, beautiful. So today I'm going to share with you guys some really cool strategies. I'm super excited to share these things with you because my intention is that you could literally use the stuff I'm sharing with you to close some deals today, this week, this month, and increase your paycheck. You guys cool with that?
Yeah, you know it.
Beautiful. Okay. The person that participates the most, takes the best notes, I'm going to hook up with a copy of the Closer Survival Guide, over 100 closes. So have fun today. Pay attention. Okay. Follow up. First thing, why is it important? Write this down. 2% of all sales are made on the first contact. What's a contact? That's a call, a text, a note, meeting them in person, a video, any touch point. Okay. Write this down. 80% of sales are made between the 5th and 12th contact. It's a lot of contacts. It's a lot of calls to make. So what does that mean? Is we got to get into the 5 to 12 land. We got to get here somehow. Okay. Now check this out. I want you guys to write this down. How you get there, there's two ways. One is VAFU, V-A-F-U, VAFU. Okay.
Profile picture.
Yeah, you guys see this on the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so VAFU stands for value added follow-up. And I want you guys to write down versus. So value added follow-up. Versus FU. Who knows what FU stands for?
Couple things.
Yeah. What's the first one that comes to mind? By the way, this is going to be a non-sugar coat. Are you guys cool with the non-sugar coated version of the meeting?
100%.
Or you guys want the politically correct? Okay, good, good, awesome. Okay, so FU stands for follow-up. Value added follow-up. It also stands for FU. Okay, who's seen the movie Goodfellas?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who remembers Joe Pesci? FU pay me.
Yeah.
FU pay me, right? So the FU call sounds like this. Hey, Tristan. Ryan here, just wanted to check in. Did you think about it? Did you end up hey Jordan, did you end up talking with the wife?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe not yet. Send me a note. All right, okay, all right, bye. It's like the most awkward call ever. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to do VAFU, value added follow-up. I'm going to share some strategies with you guys today. Number one, write this down, the handwritten card. Who could tell me why this is value added?
Because nobody does it.
Is it personal and sincere?
Exactly, both are correct. It's personal, it's sincere, but nobody does it. When's the last time anybody in the room received the handwritten card, except for not counting birthdays or Christmas?
I've received quite a few because we do a lot of donation stuff, but it's not a common practice. Ocho had a bunch of cards made up and gave them to these guys, and they were all pissed off they had to do it. So
Really? I like.
Yeah, yeah. And the only reason you guys don't do it is because you don't see two things. One, how many contacts does it take to close 80% of deals? Who could tell me?
12.
Yeah. Okay. And you guys don't see the value difference between, okay, I'm gonna take 2 minutes to mail out a card versus, oh, they probably wouldn't buy anyway. Like I'm telling you guys, if you stand out, if you do things that are valuable, you're gonna stand out head and shoulders above the competition. Grant Cardone says this, you gotta be willing to do the things that others won't do.
And that's such a creative, simple way to touch, to have one of those connects.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And don't write a big long poem and a whole long speech about human rights and freedoms and how buying a car relates to their human soul. Just say, hey, thanks for the time and the opportunity. That's all you got to say. You know, keep it simple. Just the fact that they got it, right? And by the way, let's say you don't know their address, or you guys like, dude, Sean's a millennial like me. He's like, dude, I don't even know, like, is there you put it in a post office? Is there a slot that you put, like, where do you put the stamp? You put it in the top, bottom, middle. Okay. If you guys, like, you guys have appointments that are coming in that you know are coming in.
Yeah.
Just write a handwritten card, put Ben on the envelope, and then hand it to them before they leave. Then you don't have to mail it. Oh, I never thought of that. Okay, you guys want to write this down. Creativity follows commitment. If you guys commit to follow up and say, hey, I'm committed to doing VAFU on all these touch points, not FU, you're going to come up with all kinds of crazy ideas. I'm just going to share some with you guys today, so you don't have to think, because it's too early on a Saturday. Okay, here's another
Morgan,
one.
his vest looks nice.
What's that?
Tell Morgan his vest looks nice.
Morgan, your vest looks nice. Ben says. He said thanks.
There you go.
The vest is actually the secret. You don't follow up, don't make calls, don't create relationships with your clients, just wear a nice vest. That's all you have to know. Okay, so here's another one. Here's another strategy. This is called thought of you when I saw this.
You ready to follow up? Got a customer? Don't know what to do? Let's get busy.
So this is,
pick a day.
we call this the day 5, so you could use this on day 5 of your follow-up.
It's day 5. You're going to use, I thought of you when I saw this. I want you to find some piece of data, anything, some piece of data that causes you to think about this customer. And if you're anything like me, you're thinking about that customer every day. This is day 5. So I know you're thinking about him right now. He's not going to get lost. She's not going to get lost. So just send him an email, or you could make a direct phone call. You know, I like those better, or text. I love those. Thought of you when I saw this, and include a link to some information, an article, something that caused you to think about this customer. Try that today. Look, if you don't know what to do over the next 4 or 5 days, check back in with me. I'm going to have a specific call that you can make tomorrow, or if you want to give it a little breath, on the 10-day contact. Pick a day.
Okay, so if I was following up with Tristan, and I'm trying to sell him something, and you know, I could do this. Hey, Tristan, did you think about it? You know, hey, are we doing business? Or I might be on my social feed and I see something from the Dog Whisperer. I see a little excerpt, and I just send it to him. I'm like, hey, thought of you, man. Do you follow the same methodology?
Do I? Not to that T, no. No.
See how engaging that is? See, I didn't even mean to ask him. I just meant it as an example, but he answered. You know what I mean? Like, dude, you just text, like, do you guys get to know things about your client? Like Tristan, do you get to know things about your prospects when you're selling them a car? Like they're, yeah, like, do they have family? Are they a sports fan, or do they like
Yeah.
skiing? Right? So you don't use those things in the greeting to build common ground, but as they come out, you could use it in the follow-up to build a relationship. Here's an example from Morgan. He's wearing the same vest. You can see the picture here. Okay. We did not plan that. Okay, so he's selling someone sales training. So cars have nothing to do with sales. It's a completely different thing, but he knows the guy's a car guy. So he says, hey, Kent, Morgan here, Grant Cardone's office. Saw this article the other day on the new ZR1. You guys know what that is?
Corvette.
Yeah. Okay, looks like the Ford GT just met its match. What does the customer respond with?
We'll start March 1st with you.
Yeah, that's exactly. So they're like, all right, let's do a deal. Did Morgan mention the deal at all? No, but the customer responded because he used VAFU, he used something valuable to actually create a relationship. Now, will this happen every time? Nope.
Probably
We'd
not,
like it
probably
to,
a
but
lot of the
definitely not.
time.
Yeah.
Yep. So this is just, you guys ever heard that expression, the straw that broke the camel's back? Like it could break at any of these points. It may not always. Like we have people, like we share some of these strategies and they're like, Ryan, they didn't respond. So what? Doesn't mean they didn't get it. Doesn't mean that it didn't create an impact. Maybe that was the third contact or the sixth. Anybody ever have a deal where it took more than 12 contacts?
100%.
Okay. Dude, I was following up a guy for 19 months one time before he did a deal with me, but I'm committed. So you got to use a variety. You guys should write that down, a variety of strategies. Some people, like I get this all the time, Ryan, we get internet leads, but they don't respond. It's like, okay, I'm going to use a variety of stuff. I'm going to use video, text, handwritten card, social media. I got to find a lot of different ways to follow up because some people will respond to stuff more than others. You know, some people are easy going. Like, dude, it's an absolute pleasure to follow up with Ben. Ben, can I share our conversation as an example?
Absolutely.
I wasn't planning on this, but here, Ben. So here we go. So enjoy the vacay. I sent him one of these, you know. You guys send gifts? I don't know if you can see this. Let me blow it up maybe. This is a little GIF, but anyway, sending videos, right? Sending selfie video. We'll talk about that. Sending testimonial clips. He sends me a video, right?
Thanks so much, Ryan. Much put
and check to make sure. He's got the DeLorean, so I sent him this. You know, and then I sent him. He sent a funny video back, and then I sent him a pic of the team. See if I can blow this up. Morgan's not wearing the vest. That's why, you know, it's hard to do business when you don't have the vest yet. Okay. So it's having fun with people, right? You want to have fun. You want to have an engaging conversation, but certain people respond to different things. Here's another thing. You guys want to do something called recon. Who knows what recon stands for? It's a military term. Reconnaissance. Yeah. Who said that?
Ben, sorry, I shouldn't be answering all these.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Okay. If you guys didn't know, dude, Sean knew. He's like, should I say it? I'm already known as the smart one. I can't say everything. Okay. So reconnaissance. So that in the military, get the binoculars, scope out a town, right? What's reconnaissance in the modern day age with your customers? What are you looking up? Where could you find them and look something up about them? Facebook, Instagram, you know, maybe they have a channel. Dude, if I looked up one of you guys, like I could find out stuff. Dude, if I looked up Ben, I could find out, okay, he's got a DeLorean. He's clearly got like some wicked style. He's got, you know, what else? He likes tattoos. Like, dude, there's all kinds of things you could find out about people. So here's an example. So I was doing a deal with a town in Killarney, Manitoba. It's like a really tiny town. They have 2,500 people in their entire city. How many people in Campbell River? What's the population there?
35-ish.
45,000?
35,
35 to 40, yeah.
Oh, 35 to 40? Dude, this is a tiny town, 2,500 people. And I Googled it and it said they're a wheat city. So I was doing a deal with my colleague, Steve. And by the way, just some context on this. Do you guys ever have customers that are just like very straight? They're just like cold. They're just like, yep, send it. Got it. Okay. Dude, if I tried to sell Robert something, he'd be tough. I'm scared of Robert. Dude, I can't see his face right now, but he's like, yep. Dude, I'll get the best deal from you. So yeah, there you go. So literally like the way to open people up is to create a relationship through VAFU. So I did some recon. I sent them this. I said, can you guys read this? Is it big enough?
No,
It's a little blocky, but
So I'll read it to you. So it says, hey guys, special invitation. Steve sent us when we get this deal done, he's going to invite you down to his farm in Indiana to thrash some wheat. So this is my colleague. So he's from Indiana and there's a picture of him on his farm. And then they respond, got a guy on staff, has a tractor just like that. 1915 case steam engine. That's amazing. We have a strong club in town. And the guy went from like, yup, to like loosening up. We did a deal in 2 days. Here's another example. Whoops. So this is a guy, same thing, very tough. And I looked him up on Facebook. I found out that he was a Tom Brady fan, a Patriots fan. So I photoshopped his face onto Tom Brady. Okay. Creativity, right? Creativity. And again, this guy was like very cold, like very like, okay, gotta send it. And then he sent this message back. Lol, nicely done. Found me on Facebook, I take it. Ha 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 ha. And then if you guys, did you guys see that time when the Patriots beat the Falcons in the Super Bowl?
not a lot of big football folks here, but that's okay.
It was basically the most devastating loss in the history of football. And I sent him a pic of when I was in high school and I was basically the opponent. I'm a fan of the opponent. And then he said, ouch, sorry, bro. You know, this is, and by the way, if you guys think like, hey, this is too informal, we're having too much fun, like this is a guy, we send this to CEOs of multi-million dollar corporations. You guys want to write this down? They're people. They're human beings. They like to laugh, smile, they send text to each other. You know? And just like the thought of you when I saw this, right? You did the VAFU. What happened? They brought up the deal. So you guys want to write this down? So watch this. At the end of this one, he says, "Hey man, forgot that programs don't change until Monday night, so we won't have our sales meeting until Tuesday morning. Does that work for you?" So write this down. When you VAFU, they bring up the deal. Look at this guy. Look how sharp he looks.
Look at that.
I told him the secret to selling is the vest, not sales skills. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So when you VAFU, they will bring up the deal. When you FU, they do this. Okay. You guys know what I mean by that? Like, have you guys ever had a salesperson or like Rogers, Telus, Bell, they're like calling you and you just look at the phone and you're like, ugh.
That's how we met Trishan.
Okay. So don't be that guy or gal. That's actually a quote from Grant. Don't be that guy. Don't be that gal. Be the person that it's like, oh man, Ryan's calling, dude. This is going to be awesome. This is going to be hilarious. This is going to be fun. He probably sent me a cool GIF or a video or some value. Dude, this is going to be cool. This is going to be valuable to me.
this value is like soliciting an emotional feeling in these people, right? Like it's causing a feeling. People do remember how you make them feel as opposed to what you say to them.
Totally.
Exactly. So it's, you know, why when you give someone flowers, does it create emotion? Because there's value in the flowers. It shows that you care. Sometimes all you have to do is not even like salespeople think that giving money off is value. That's not value. Value is showing people that you're there, is actually being there, is thinking about people. Like what about your current clients? Tap on your current clients. You know, who knows what date this is?
Sombrero.
What's that?
A sombrero.
Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, Cinco de Mayo. So I sent a sombrero, and then they text pictures back, right? You know, do you guys stay in contact with your clients? Like I have clients text me pictures with their kids all the time. Like we're like, you know, they're like family. You want to get them in the owl fam. You don't say, hey, I want you to be part of the owl fam. You show them that you're someone to be trusted through the value and let them warm up to you. Sometimes they send other stuff, you know? But like I'm super tight with a lot of I'm friends with a lot of my clients. They're really cool people, you know? So here's another technique. It's called the selfie video follow-up. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out my phone and I'm gonna flip it towards me and I'm gonna send a quick 20-minute video. I'm gonna do this on 2 different occasions. Okay, one, let me make this a bit smaller here. Okay, one is post appointment set. You guys set appointments over there?
Yep.
Good. Here's how the video goes. It's, hey, it's Sean here. It's Dana here. It's Jordan here. Just wanted to put a face to the name. Looking forward to whenever the appointment is, Tuesday, 2 p.m. Any questions? This is my cell. It's that simple. Okay. Now, some of you are like, oh my God, that's so awkward. I don't want to send a selfie video. That's for my 12-year-old niece. She does that on TikTok. You get over it.
Yeah.
Do the thing that provides, one, do the things that you're uncomfortable with. That's what actually helps you grow as a person. And two, it provides value to the customer. So I want you guys to flip off of you and put yourself in the customer's shoes. Like if anyone's ever bought a car, like you've probably, did you just go to one store and you only thought of one store? Or do you think more likely you're going to shop like 3 stores?
More stores, probably.
Yeah. So imagine this, you're a customer, you're calling to 3 stores. The first one, they send you an email confirmation. The second one, they send you nothing. And the third one, you get a video. So you know, hey, this is what the salesperson looks like when I come in. They show, and by the way, show the vehicle when you're doing the video. So they get a glimpse of the vehicle. They know what the store looks like. They could see the people, they could see the surroundings. And if they have questions, they're not just left with a receptionist or a 1-800 number, but they actually have someone they could text. Which one of those 3 is most valuable?
Definitely number 3.
Yeah.
Right? So if you're like, oh, I don't want to send the video, it's a bit awkward, I don't like it, like, dude, stop thinking about yourself. It's valuable to the customer. Dude, I wish that people would send me videos. Like I'm shopping for the house, flooring, car, doesn't matter. I wish someone would be like, hey, check out these options. And here's the other thing is you want to do it after, like, let's say someone had to go home and think about it. You couldn't close them. Don't worry, I can help with that. I'll send you some closes, but let's say you couldn't. They had to go home, talk to the husband about it, talk to the wife about it. Hey, I know you said your wife really likes this feature, trunk space, Apple CarPlay. Here, check this out, share it with them. Thought it would help build your case. Have a great evening. And here's the very important part is don't then say, by the way, when can you come in? Don't do a VAFU and then say, by the way, F you. Just do the VAFU. Because when you VAFU, they do what?
Bring up the
Yeah.
meat.
Exactly. Okay. And that's the most important. That's the one thing I would change about that Mario thing is like, I would make it all about the customer. I think it was perfect, except for like the part where it's like, hey, like, I want to do a deal. I need a deal. Like, they don't care about what you want. They care about what they want. You guys agree with that? You know? What we do is we do something similar where we make it funny. We don't make it about like, hey, I want you to feel guilty, but they do because we're using creativity. So the creativity, here's an example, like if we have someone who's like, hey, get back to us, here's an example of that.
Hey Tammy, this is Krista, a client performance manager here at Grant Cardone, Canada. We're having an awesome day. I'm just looking around for Ryan here. Hey Noah, have you seen Ryan?
No, I haven't seen him at all.
Okay. Hey Pedge.
Yeah.
Have you seen Ryan anywhere?
No, I haven't seen him. I have
No?
no idea where he is. Yeah.
Okay, fine. All right, Ryan, what exactly are you doing in there?
I'm stuck here as punishment. I mean, Tammy said she would send the deal back, but I'm punished until she sends it back. Tammy, can you help me? I'm stuck in here. Help me out.
You can help him out, Tammy. We're also cool if he stays in there for a little while, but
You know, make it funny, make it fun, but don't then say, hey, listen, you know, you should really, you know, do the deal for me because I need to make my paycheck. Like just make it funny, make it about them, and get creative. Like we do all kinds of fun stuff. That's not actually me. That's old me. You know. Here's another strategy that you guys could do is send them gifts. Not GIF, GIFTS, gifts. Spend $20 on Amazon. I'm telling you guys, don't ask the dealership to expense it. If you guys make, you know, how much do you guys make on a car?
Average commission for last year was $650.
Yeah. You're gonna make $600 and you don't want to spend $20. Spend $20 on your client. And if you use a lot of these strategies, you'll stand out head and shoulders above the competition. So let's say like this is an example. This guy's a Montreal Canadiens fan. Any hockey fans in the room at all? Yeah. Do you guys get this reference? Who wants to explain? I don't know if you guys could read this. It says, Rob, you'll never demand a trade from our team. And there's a little thing of Patrick Roy. Who knows that reference? Who wants to explain it? Explain it to the team and we'll wrap up here.
Patrick Waugh played for the Montreal Canadiens and got scored on like 9 times in the game and skied over to the bench, handed the owner the puck and said, I'll never play for the Montreal Canadiens again. So he traded to Colorado.
Yeah. So it's a clever little reference, you know, like maybe you have someone that's really into fishing. You send them like a lure or a line. And it's like, hey, like, dude, can't wait for you to take some awesome trips in your, you know, CX-5 or I don't know, whatever, you know, just get creative. And if you guys are like, man, I can't think of stuff, like just commit more and the creativity will come. And we get crazier and crazier. Like there was a guy who was really into, he has a dog and I'll share this last one. So I was waiting for the deal back. Like, do you guys ever have clients that are like right on the edge? They just have to come in, fill that final paperwork out. They said they would do it, but you're just waiting.
Yep.
Yeah. So that was one for me. Check this out.
Sean, please send the deal back. I'm not going to be happy till you send the deal back. Please. Please.
You guys know what CC means?
Credit card.
Yep. Okay. I could have been like, hey, can you call me back? I need to make my month. You know, please do the deal and help me out. This stuff gets way more of a response. So questions, guys, takeaways. What are your biggest takeaways, questions from today?
Creativity. Value.
Love it. What else?
Do a little bit of recon so that your creativity is even better and the value is better as well for the customer.
By the way, on the recon, okay, don't like they're coming in for an appointment and you like look them up and they're into fishing. Don't be like, hey, my name is Ryan. So I looked you up. I saw you're into fishing. Like, don't be creepy about it, okay? Just a little warning on that. Okay. What else? Other takeaways, other questions.
So one of the most successful things is the touch points that have nothing to do with the sale. Like I years and years ago instituted that everyone on my Facebook gets a happy birthday wish on their birthday because that just keeps you connected to them. I try to add every single person. I max out on friends quite regularly on Facebook. I'm at 5,000 all the time and have to clear out dormant accounts. But if you have that many people, you totally disrupt and fuck up Facebook's algorithm by interacting with every one of them at least once a year. Then they're going to see your stuff way more. So not talking about a sale. I haven't asked someone to buy a car in a long time, but by just being omnipresent, like Grant talks about, and by talking to everybody regularly, when they think about buying a car, even if it's not a brand that we sell usually, they still want my opinion on it. They still want to talk to me about it. And that's what I try to share with these guys is if you get yourself out there to the point where you bring value or you're someone that responds right away or creatively or any of those kind of things, then you're going to be someone that people want to do business with just by default.
Yeah, and be that person, you know, be the superhero, be the Batman, the Superman, be that person that like, wow, like, dude, this person's amazing.
I'm taking a client of Dana's and mine's daughter for her N test next week because they didn't have anybody else that was available to do it. So
yeah, like take OwlFam to a whole new level where like, dude, they want to be a part of that. They're like, dude, like I wouldn't even consider going anywhere else, you know? And part of that is like the follow-up, but like also like if you guys, so I'll hook you guys up. Dude, you guys have been great. I'll tell you what, anyone that texts me, so text me a picture of your notes and just say your email, I'll hook you up with the closers program for free. And it's over 100 closes and objection handles for too much money. Think about it, upside down on my vehicle, can't do this, need to talk to someone, need to think about it, talk to the wife, husband, friend, uncle, dog, and neighbor. You need to talk to everybody. Too much money. Okay. And if you guys need help with anything else, like we have a lot of different strategies. Like if it comes to, you need help with the road to the sale, closing the deal, inbound calls, like, hey, you know, do you have this in stock and you don't? How do you flip that to an appointment? What about the price grinder? Hey, just give me your best price. Like, how do you handle that? You know, internet lead response, motivation. If there's ever anything that I could help you guys with, I'm more than happy to hook you up with some free content. I'll figure something out. I'll text it to you. You know, questions, comments, thoughts, things you need, just text me anytime. If you know, it's 1 in the morning tonight and you're 10 beers deep, don't text me. but otherwise you guys have direct access to my personal cell. Cool.
Thanks, Ryan.
Awesome.
Thanks,
Thank you, Ryan.
All right, we'll crush it today, guys. Bring the value to the clients and give a big round to Steph and Ocho if you're in the room, and Ben for putting this thing together for you.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
All right, guys. Thanks for your time.
Awesome. See you, man.
thanks, Ryan.
Thanks,
Okay,
Ryan.
see you guys.